They're looking for anything and everything. The Michael Cohen hearing didn't work for them. The John Dean hearing didn't work for them. The Mueller report and Mueller hearing didn't work for them. The Lewandowski hearing didn't work for them. So let's do a press conference and let's talk about something we haven't even seen.
She cannot name one high crime and misdemeanor, and yet she still wants to move forward with impeachment. It's disgraceful.
President invoking the Civil War with this tweet, quoting conservative pastor Robert Jeffress. Reading from it now, if the Democrats are successful in removing the president from office, which they will never be, it will cause a civil war like fracture.
Just those statements alone by the chief executive of this country, would that fall under high crimes and misdemeanors or something that is impeachable?
Well, you know, it's complicated with this president because the question is how serious. I mean, there's so much hyperbole.
Right. That is a grave crime. You can argue about the meaning of treason, what constitutes it, what doesn't. Sedition is very clear cut.
He's mentioned civil war in his tweet. He was quoting somebody else. But just the idea of a president of the United States quoting somebody else about a civil war in this country.
His Twitter account should be suspended. I think there is plenty of now evidence to suggest that he is irresponsible with his words in a way that could result in harm to other people. And so the privilege of using those words in that way should probably be taken from him.
Ever since President Trump was elected, the House Democrats have been careening from impeachment theory to impeachment theory.
What happened on this recent phone call between President Trump and the Australian Prime Minister, where President Trump asked for help with this Justice Department inquiry. They say this is a big difference between that and what happened in the July 25th phone call between the President Trump, and the Ukrainian president.
Here's what I know. I know Trump deserves to be investigated. He is violating every basic norm of a president.
The Republicans have what I call a CAP strategy, which is basically first you confuse, and then Trump admits it, that's the A part, and then P, you point at the other guy.
You should be asking him the question, why is he on the phone with a foreign leader, trying to intimidate a foreign leader?
The Ukrainian phone call has to do with the allegation that the president was trying to get essentially dirt from the Ukrainians, get help from the Ukrainians.
The Ukrainian call, you have the president pressuring a foreign country, it seemed, to dig up dirt, not to mention pursue some conspiracy theories,
right.
But dig up dirt on a political opponent.
I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a got fired.
In his own words, say that, yes, he did hold up money to Ukraine unless they would fire a prosecutor that worked for Ukraine, that was looking after his son's activities.
Hunter Biden was being paid $83,000 a month. We know that because we have the bank records, the Morgan Stanley account that it went into.